I'm a reporter. I show the questions to the star. I interview.
Hi Felix, we are Boombaker and we are very happy to do this photo shoot today with you. And we also prepared a couple of questions, so let's get started.
How did you find out you wanted to be a photographer? Did you have a mentor or teacher who encouraged you to take up this profession?
Hello Boombaker. I just had an experience in my life in '89 where I was coming to Berlin taking the pictures of the wall falling. And this was the beginning of my photographer career, where I decided, okay, this is something so exciting to have a camera, just a camera, and to make pictures for something that happens in front of your lens, that I decided to become a photographer. And then I started 10 years ago with a professional photography in the mostly music scene.
I want to know, what advice would you give to young people when they think about becoming a photographer?
For me, it's difficult to say this because there are so many things that changed in the last, I would say, 5 years, especially because everything is digitalized and everybody can make pictures. So the market, the commercial market, is really hard. And maybe, for one example, my assistant, he came to me 3 years ago. I gave him the advice not to go to the school where I was, because it was 15 years ago, and just to make his experience in life, in experience in traveling and meet people and do the most he can do, not thinking about how can I earn my money with photography, because this is getting maybe something which is not so common these days.
What tricks do you have to get the facial expressions that you need? For example, a winning smile, a sad look, or an energetic move?
Well, to get a smile is always the most difficult thing. It's not my trick to tell jokes or something like this. I think it's always that when the connection is there between me and the person I do photographing, the things coming out like they are. I'm a kind of photographer who try to keep the situation how it is.
What inspires you most during a photo shoot? Alcohol? Music? The location? In what mood and under what conditions did you shoot your best pieces?
Well, it's not the alcohol, it's not the drugs, it's not something I have to get into. It's the location, and mostly it's a person, and a lot of concentration, a lot of work before and after the shoot, and it's something. Taking pictures of persons is always a very sensitive and very sensible kind of art you have to do, and it's definitely not the thing you maybe think it is, like this, that you need some loud music or alcohol or some whatever to inspire you. That's not my way of taking pictures. It's more the silence and more the concentration, because from this point you can go to everywhere.
What does an artist or a band have to have for you to take their pictures?
There have to be characters in the band, and they should know what they're doing on their job. And I like very much musicians. They're really musicians. And this sounds maybe a little bit funny, but I made my experience with a lot of bands and a lot of called artists people. They are just kind of image persons, and they're not really musicians. This is boring, and this is nothing what really inspires me. That's what I learned in the last 10 years when I met also very famous persons. They, you know, as a photographer, you have to try to keep them and to open their heart and to open their mind, that you can really get into something which is not only a snapshot.
Felix, what are you like on holidays when you take pictures? Is there a difference between the professional photographer Felix and the tourist vacation photographer Felix? Can you let go of your profession on holidays, although you're holding a camera?
Big difference, because when I go to a holiday, so when I travel around the world, there's nobody who has an idea or has an interest what I'm doing. It's just only me. And this is the thing between me as a commercial photographer and me as a photographer who's doing his own art. I'm always every day going out and have my visual camera because I have my two eyes. And in the holidays, that's the only time where I'm really relaxed and can find my pictures around the world. I like both very much because the one thing can't be for me with the other thing. So I need the jobs to get involved and connected with people, to work out their interests that they have and their ideas. But I also enjoy very much when I'm alone and traveling. The most pictures I do on holidays that you can't find any person. It's landscape, it's some situations or person that I don't know. So something really different.
What do you wish Boombaker for the future? And where do you see them in 10 years?
Well, I wish Boombaker the best because I like very much the music and I like very much the performance they do, and they're wonderful characters, all 5 of you. And where I do see Boombaker in 10 years is a difficult question, because I even don't know where I could see myself in 10 years. So let's wait the next 10 years and then we'll see.
So thank you for your time and being such a nice interview partner. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.